He peeled the boosted car into the street and out of the neighborhood. Behind him, the shadows against the curtains in the thump-thump house were none the wiser. Behind him, the house flared on. He left the Tesla at the Walmart Supercenter on Anderson and made the time-depleting 2-mile return on foot, back to the quiet neighborhood where the Target house still lit the street, back to the live oak shadows and his car, where he pulled the tool bag from the trunk, dropped it into the rear seat beside the license plates, dug into the bag, hefted a pair of cuffs, and debated. What he really needed was the tranquilizer, but bringing her in unconscious had the potential to turn things to shit real fast. He zipped the bag closed. Quiet, gentrified neighborhood and a cloud-covered sky at 3 a.m. Not ideal for a raucous kidnapping, but would have to do. He crawled his wheels forward to where the Tesla had been, left the trunk open and engine running, and headed for the narrow porch, counting steps in seconds, amped on excitement and dread. 3 guys lived here, college students at UT Austin. Quick and dirty background checks had given him the basics. He hadn't looked for more, because more didn't matter. It wasn't the guys he was worried about. In his head, the strategy wheel spun. The front door coursed with beat, drowning any possibility of catching nuance from the other side. He tested the lock. The handle moved freely, sparing him the issue of breaking in or bluffing his way to the other side. He slipped into the foyer, eyes scanning for movement, ears struggling to hear beyond the baseline, fingers wedging cardboard against the frame to keep the door from closing. He twisted the handle's thumb lock. Noise, trying hard to pass as avant-garde music, covered his footfalls. 3 steps took him past a wall segment and into a living room decorated in late bachelor not-give-a-shit. The strategy wheel stopped on unexpected element of surprise. On the couch to his right, what had been gray shadow against the shades became living bottle blonde color. His target, shirtless, straddled and played lip tango with a half-naked Lothario whose hands wandered in places they didn't belong. She never heard him. Her guy friend never saw him. He reacted to the gift without thinking, moving fast because speed was the only way to maintain the upper hand. Leaned in behind her, slapped a cuff on the nearest wrist, grabbed the other, yanked both hands behind her back, and locked her in. 1 second. She rotated to free the leg pinned between body and couch cushion and registered his presence in a long, slow blink. She was high. Dulled reflexes would save him. 2 seconds. She rose to strike out. He got an arm around her waist. 3. He pulled her off her lover, snatched her shirt, purse, and shoes from off the floor, and hefted her, ass in the air, over his shoulder, his arm around her thighs. Voice and movement and confusion followed in a jumbled sequence. Lothario scrambling off the couch. Lothario yelling, "Hey, asshole!" 5 seconds. The weight on his shoulder pitched from side to side. His free hand grasped the cuffs, held on to that handle for life, and he swung for the door. 6. Lothario lunged after them. The blonde bucked and twisted and hissed. "Put me the fuck down!" He made it to the entry, and the cardboard wedge, and over the threshold before Lothario reached him. He snagged the front door, pulled it shut, and kept on moving. Behind him, the locked handle rattled, and Lothario, slowed by the unexpected, gifted him seconds. He hustled down the sidewalk like a laden drunk. Focus narrowed into tunnel vision with the open trunk at the end. Counting, counting, counting. Only vaguely conscious of anything beyond the rocking weight that crushed him. 11 seconds. He reached the car, dumped her shoulders first into the trunk together with shoes and shirt, and slammed the lid before she could straight-arm block him from shutting it. The door to the house opened. Lothario stood on the steps, shotgun in hand. Jack pointed a finger at him. "This isn't what you think." A high-pitched Hollywood scream pealed out.